Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list published on October 22, 2025, about 2 days ago. The big result is a selective distillation method that boosts speculative decoding token acceptance rates by up to 15% without hurting quality. The paper is titled AdaSPEC, Selective Knowledge Distillation for Efficient Speculative Decoders. And as we'll see later, the implications for deployment are quite significant. Beyond higher acceptance, this paper reports 10 to 20% faster decoding and strong results across reasoning, coding, and summarization with compact draft models. Also, the authors shared the code on GitHub. You'll find the official AdaSPEC implementation with core training scripts in the AdaSPEC folder, example branches matching each experiment, accelerate and deep speed configs, runnable bash scripts, and a lightweight AdaSPEC trainer showing the selective filtering loss. Clear install steps and task-specific hyperparameters are included. Figure 1 shows how the method filters tokens so the draft model learns from the most training-effective pieces of text. The top line marks easy tokens, which means tokens the reference predicts well and the draft can realistically align to. The pipeline routes all tokens through the AdaSPEC loss, then keeps only those selected positions for gradient updates. This selective focus raises acceptance because capacity concentrates on learnable tokens rather than hard outliers. So figure 1 showed the selection idea. Table 1 reports what it buys in practice. The table shows broad acceptance gains because the draft trains only on learnable tokens. Under the 3 epoch setting, GSM 8K rises by about 5 points. In the optimal epoch regime, the same pair adds roughly 3 points. Across all tasks, the maximum lift reaches 15%. Coding and summarization also see consistent bumps without hurting output quality. Alright, Table 1 showed broad gains. Figure 2 shows why those gains happen. The acceptance rate histograms shift right, which means the draft's guesses get validated more often. The logit margin, a confidence gap between the top 2 tokens, shifts toward larger positive values and fewer negatives. The token level Kullback-Leibler divergence, a distance between 2 probability distributions, shifts left, indicating tighter draft target alignment. So figure 2 showed alignment shifts. Table 2 tests the selection rule head-to-head. The top 40% token set delivers higher acceptance because the draft trains on learnable tokens. On GSM 8K, the draft acceptance rises to about 63%. On MBPP, the draft reaches about 48%. Training on the bottom set yields about 49% on GSM 8K. It also falls to about 40% on MBPP, which highlights the cost of spending capacity on hard tokens. Okay, Table 5 reports real speed gains in real decoding. The table shows shorter time per sentence, roughly a mid-teens % drop, which translates into higher throughput. On MBPP, tokens per second improve to about 182. GSM 8K rises to about 241 tokens per second. CNN Daily Mail reaches about 284 tokens per second, so the selective distillation pays off in end-to-end speed. So, 2 takeaways stand out. Focusing distillation on learnable tokens lifts acceptance by up to 15% and yields about 10 to 20% faster decoding without hurting quality. And the method plugs into modern speculative decoding stacks, even with big model gaps. The broader implication is clear. Align training to acceptance, not blanket divergence. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.